Fellow stock traders, I hope all of you had a great week. I'm looking forward to next week and the opportunities that it'll provide on the market. Ready to pull the trigger in different areas and as we see them going forward. So to recap on Friday's trading day, I had a 2.1% loss on Friday, so not the best of days. Had a blockbuster Thursday, but really not that great a Friday. Hopefully you had a better day. If you were following the top 7, you would have had a 4.38% loss. That would have put you month to date at a 0.93% month to date gain. Year to date, I am at a 606% return, which is phenomenal. Looking forward to continuing that and doing some great things. So day trading on Friday, I'm just going to do a quick little recap. I day traded UAVS, and UAVS became a big stock on topic just throughout the middle of the day because it was reported that they may use drones for delivering COVID-19 supplies. And so that was one that we traded in our group, did pretty good with it. It was pretty good. It was kind of fast moving. Had a volume surge, put out an alert in the Discord, and everyone was able to jump on that. The other one was SNDL, and SNDL had this big volume surge, and I gave out a notification right around 32 cents a share, and some people got in it. I got in at 36 cents a share. It took a while for me to get in, and then it popped all the way up to 54 cents a share. And so we were able to catch most of that upside. Some people were able to sell way up there at the 54 cents, made like 50% on it. It was a really great trade. And then early in the morning, I had a trade MOGO that had a lot of momentum and it went south on us, and I lost 20% on that. I definitely made up for it on the other two, but that's just kind of how it goes. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But anyway, that standard room is great for day trade ideas, and there's lots of alerts that go out. So you're not trading alone, and that is one thing that's really key on that group, and that might be why you'd want to take a look at it. Check it out in the description down below. We have a link to our Patreon, and that's the standard level. We do lots of intraday trading and lots of option trading ideas too that I think you'd really like. Okay, let's do the weekly review. So I like to do this at the end of the week. This is the review of last week, and this is reviewing all the insiders. The foundation of my stock trading for my success over years and years has been insider trading. I love to look at the insider trading report, see what insiders are putting their own money in their own company, and then I like to follow that money. And I found very steady gains out of doing that. Some might say, oh, well, you're not making 60%, 70% every single pick. You're not chasing that hot stock all the time. No, I'm making 6 to 7% each time. This is one of the rare weeks where I've seen insiders actually go negative for me, but I'll kind of explain that as we go through. But anyway, insiders is my bread and butter, and I'm always going to do it. It's a very safe way of investing, and once you have a certain amount of money, you find that strategy that works for you, and you don't deviate from it. You might do some other things on the side here, you know, side here, side there. On the side, I do day trading, but that is my foundation, is insider trading, and so that's how I like to do it. So the weekly review, let's go through it. I'm going to kind of cover each and every pick, and that's SELB had an 8.1% loss. HTLD had a 4% loss. PRTY had a 5.1% gain. USX had a 5.4% gain. RTX had a 7.6% gain. IBM had a 5.2% gain. INOV had a 1.20% gain. OPK had a 5.4% gain. SFM had a 4.78% gain. TACO, TACO, had a 7.28% gain. CVLG had an 8.8% loss. MTEM, and this was a bad one. This one was a 29.7% loss. Okay, so this rarely happens. I think this happens twice a year, typically to me. B-Flat Biotech went in with millions of dollars of shares, and they bought. And then it was announced that in one of their trials, the MTEM, that one of their patients died and the stock just tanked, and I had to sell it on Friday. Anyway, lost 29.7%. Who knew that was going to happen? RNST sold for a 2.1% loss. So that was 8 winners out of 13 total stocks of the insiders for a 61.5% win rate. 61.5 is a little below normal. My average is right at 70%. So 70% of those insider stocks that I pick will gain you an average of anywhere between 3 and 5%. And a couple times a year, this will happen. You'll get more than 100% runner. It's going to happen randomly. It just does. So if you just stick with it, usually every week I report gains with the insider activity, but you know, just a really small loss on that. Okay, let's get to the top 7 because we've got some great stocks to cover and some different things that I think they're going to go well. Number 7 is PSTI. This is Plurastem. And on Friday, this finished down 3.06%. My average in it's $9.57. And since I called this out is up 2.66%, you can get these call outs on our Patreon group. Clover Wolf Capital is continuing to load up shares. They keep buying shares every couple of days. Analyst target, average target is $16.10 on this. Number 6 is Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY. On Friday, this finished down 0.28%. My average in it's $20.85. Since calling this out, this is up 2.48%. This is another insider play. And Harriet Edelman, director, is buying up shares. Analysts have an average target of $24.25, so there's still plenty of upside. So I think that this stock is going to continue to do well. Number 5 is APRN. APRN, Blue Apron. And on Friday, this finished down 3.76%. But I think this one, just with the coronavirus cases kind of loading up, and I could see this becoming even more of a thing for families to order a meal in, I just think is a big deal. Anyway, my average in it's $5.02 a share. Since calling it out, we are up 6.97%. So hopefully you are doing well with that pick. This has been on the list for a little bit. Analysts have an average target on this stock at $24.21. That is a almost 500% upside. That's kind of crazy, but DPH Holding is definitely seeing the opportunity. They're a 10% owner and they are loading up big time. Multiple days in open market. And so it makes me very confident that this one's going to move upwards. And also with the climate and the news, I think that this is one that's going to do well. All right, number 4 is ESPR. And on Friday, this finished down 6.90%. My average in is $26.76. Since calling this out, we are down 4.90%. So this one hasn't been that great a one. This is B-Flat Biotech again. A 10% owner bought $5 million in open market. So it was a very bullish transaction. And analysts have a target on this of $74.25. That's the average analyst target on this stock. Analysts believe that this stock is way undervalued, and that's almost a 300% gain. So let's hope it gets there sometime soon. That'd be pretty great. Number three is XRX. This is Xerox. And on Friday, this finished up 0.63%, so just up a little bit. This one's brand new to list. My average in it is $19.51. And since calling this out, we are down 1.74%. And Carl Icahn Partners is buying up massive amounts, so really big amounts that they're loading up. And analysts have an average target price on this at $18.40. Okay, number 2 is MJ. And why do I like MJ? Well, Michael Jordan's the best, right? As a lot of you know, marijuana stocks are doing really, really well. And so it is very well known that the Biden campaign, one of their campaign promises is that they want to legalize marijuana nationwide. And so this would highly impact that entire industry. And so these stocks have been super hot, and there's lots of other pot stocks out there that people are chasing, and they're running up huge. And I've been day trading these a lot this last week just because of what's going on with Biden leading and doing all of that. Well, I like MJ better as a long-term hold, and let me tell you why. A lot of these companies, they don't have good financials, and so it's better to play the entire industry. It's just a lot safer move. And for someone like me, I want to go safe a little bit more. I'm looking for big gains, of course, because I love big gains, but I'm wanting to protect my capital also. And I don't want to get stuck in something that then reports earnings or comes out with some bad news about, hey, they have no cash and we're going under. You know, it's better to buy the whole group of them as an industry, I think, right now. At least that's my opinion. And so that's the reason why I like it, and I think it's really going to shoot up. And so I'm looking at that as a great possibility for Monday, and I think you should too. All right, number one on my list, and this was number 1 on Friday, and it continues to be number 1, is SLV. And so SLV on Friday finished up 0.76%. And I have call options actually on this. And, you know, I have kind of mixed feelings about options, but I feel very, very confident. I'm very bullish on this stock that it's going to move upwards. Reason being is because a stimulus package at some point is coming. And so this virus is going to be worked on by leadership to come under control. We got to do that first. And then the stimulus package, though, is going to be right there because there are lots of Americans hurting. Anyway, my call option on this so far is up 19.89% since calling it out. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could please do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'm wishing you all the best on the market. Looking forward to the opportunities that will present themselves. Good luck to all of you, and Raythoven out.
you.